All right, what's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you for joining in for today's live session. I'm just hoping you guys are having a beautiful day. I think me and Vishnu and a couple of us, we were just outside for a couple of while, and the weather is just beautiful.
Yep.
I think it was amazing for them to take a couple of videos. Guys, we have interesting videos coming up. There was a couple of shoots. See how Vishnu is all dolled up, all looking
All Gen Z style.
Gen Z style. New style, new style.
new style and yeah, we were just doing a couple of shoots and okay, that sounds so wrong. Shoots, we cannot say in
So,
we were just taking videos, couple of videos. Yeah, and it's all coming up soon. But anyways, we have amazing people joining us today, and we have a couple of new people joining us today for the first time. Oh yeah. All right, you guys want to introduce yourself, guys? I think me and Vishnu's face are like pretty much almost seen most of the time. But come on, guys, introduce the team.
Office OP, provider OP, case manager OP, editor OP. And Alan is a new champ in the team at this point.
Yeah, guys, welcome
Yeah,
Alan Kramer. If you see an
thanks you
upgrade in our
guys.
if you see an upgrade in our videos, it's because of the champ right there. You see the old he's a student. In 2 months, coming to Canada,
2 months.
he already has that much setup.
He's wedding OP.
Oh no, no.
All right.
We'll be starting can weddings soon.
Yeah, that's a new channel coming
The first
up.
wedding will
Can
be
wedding.
Chris.
And proposals. Yeah, anyways, that's amazing. So we have a couple of people and we have amazing videos. I think I was shocked by one of them and how how like the news that's been spread along, and we thought, okay, what, we gathered Vishnu, like, Vishnu, let's come, let's do it. There's a lot of crazy rumors happening. We need to discuss one by one. So Vishnu's here with us. The whole team is there. It's an amazing time. We're gonna have an amazing time. So guys, if you have any questions, drop it in the chat box right next to you. I think it's gonna be on your right.
I believe there's a person who is
Spamming. Yeah. Tell him there is not even any other questions, bro. We will get to your question first.
Yeah, do it. We are gonna come to your questions. We will get into your questions. But if you wanna know anything about the whole team, you wanna know what to do, where are you from, drop it in the comments. You wanna know what does Vishnu love eating the most, drop it in the comments. You wanna know
No. If someone asks me that, then the person need to give me a treat.
And maybe crazy things could also happen. Last time we had a BTR, someone got a free consultation.
Yeah.
This time at the end, we will put something interesting.
We're gonna do interesting.
So,
All right, we're gonna put.
Chat have to make it interesting. That's the point here. Make
Yeah,
it
you guys can challenge the team. Let's say we have Alan Kramer on the pedestal right now for challenges. So
Yeah. Yeah, get the new guy, right?
you always get
No,
the new
there is
guy.
there is a comment that from Aisha saying that, "Are you guys Mallu?"
no, no.
not me.
No, no,
There is
no. I'm not
Guju, there is
Malu.
Tamil, there is North Indians. You go with your language and we will be there with you.
Half half.
શું જોઈએ છે બસ બોલો.
Aisha said, Vishnu, give her a PR, she'll give you treats.
That's a good.
Why not?
All right.
Waiting for that day, waiting for.
Waiting for that day, definitely. All right, guys, let's go into the videos. We have amazing videos in stock. I think we have
Beautiful videos. So
Yeah.
we have collected a lot of videos from all over the social media. A lot of our clients share the videos. Let's make it interesting and let's break the rumors. And on that, in between, we are going to give you a lot of information about what's the reality about Canada immigration at this point. Let's start it. So, Editor OP,
Yeah. And in between those, we'll answer your questions as well. So just Just wait for your turn, but yeah, we will get that too. Don't worry about that. Okay,
Let's do that.
let's move to the
Let's
Like,
start.
video
I'm not
then.
able to see Asad bro's video.
Not in.
You didn't
I'm directly into the YouTube. I'm like
He
different
doesn't go
level.
to our level. He's just
He's
speaking
like the
to
MC.
us.
Every movie has that voiceover.
Yeah.
Editor OP.
क्या आपका भी वर्क परमिट एक्सपायर होने वाला है? डरने की बात नहीं है कि आपको कनाडा से कोई नहीं निकाल सकता। कैनेडियन गवर्नमेंट एक ऐसा रूल लेकर आई है जो कि बहुत अच्छा है उन लोगों के लिए जिनका वर्क परमिट आने वाली मंथ्स में या ईयर में एक्सपायर होने वाला है। सो आप क्या कर सकते हो, जैसे ही आपका वर्क परमिट एक्सपायर होने वाला है, आपके एक्सपायरी से 1 महीने पहले आप विजिटर वीजा के लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हो और जिस एम्प्लॉयर के लिए आप अपने वर्क परमिट पे वर्क कर रहे थे वो वर्क आप कंटिन्यू रख सकते हो अनलेस आपके विजिटर वीजा एप्लीकेशन पे कोई डिसीजन बनता है। आफ्टर दैट अगर आपका विजिटर वीजा अप्रूव हो जाता है देन यू आर गुड टू गो टू रिमेन इन कैनेडा, अदरवाइज जाना पड़ेगा।
जाना पड़ेगा।
जाना ही पड़ेगा।
जाना पड़ेगा।
ये कौन है? वो जो एक मीम आता है ना, like it's like meme which says that ये लोग कहाँ से आते हैं? कौन है? वो जॉनी एलएलबी का वो एकदम परफेक्ट बैठता है।
No, Vishnu, I think every time I'm the goat, but this time I asked Alan, it's like, bro, learn up some Hindi. You're gonna have to translate your videos.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so guys, let's talk about this video, okay? So first thing, to the Kang family who are watching this video, please understand, each person who come to Canada have an iPhone can make a reels. Once again, whenever you look into any reels, look into the credibility of that person, that okay, what the person wanted to intend. For example, this particular individual, he's just a student. He's not even having any background of immigration, but still made a video. Now, after listening this, if someone follow that path and apply for a visitor visa or visitor record 1 month before, right now, the approval time is less than 20 or 30 days. So before even the work permit expire, the person will be having a visitor visa or a visitor record approved. Literally, that is not something good. You can wait until you have an option with you. But to anyone whose work permit is about to expire, if your profile is good, like for example, you're sitting around 510, 520, 515, you can do appeal application saying that, okay, I came to Canada, I'm waiting for my PR, the draws are not happening, that's fine. So again, if your case is strong, put an appeal application for your work permit. I do not recommend fake applications where you say that, no, I'm eligible for a open work permit. You are not eligible for any kind of open work permit or extension until unless you have a proper PR submission, you have a PNP nomination, you have endorsement letter, or you have some other sort of open work permit eligibility criteria. So please, this particular video, it's made by someone who just wanted to make a video, put that in. Please do not apply for a visitor visa 1 month back or visitor record 1 month back. Try to put it just 1 week or 2 to 3 days before, so that from that day onwards you will at least have a status. But once you finish, that means you cannot work any longer. That's the regulation.
What if, what if the person get a visitor visa before getting, like before completing the work permit? What should we
That
do?
is also fine. That's fine. But again, if still the person can able to have a two status, have a visa record and the work permit both, that is fine. But the most important thing is why someone wanted to apply for a visa record like a 1 month back. It doesn't make sense at all. Just wait for like last 1 week, then submit it like around 3 to 4 days before work permit finish. You are not eligible to work, but at least with that, what is going to happen is you can stay in Canada after you do the submission for the application.
But still, why did he mention about visitor visa and not visitor record? That's what I'm thinking.
By common sense, people don't even understand the difference between the visitor record and visitor visa at this point. And that's why, like that, these kind of reels have a more share because it gives false hope to the individual.
At this point, he should be
So,
watching.
but Can family, please feel free to. He would be saying that I need to reach Canada immigration now to ask another question.
It's like I just made a reel, but then I didn't know the information. Let's get to it.
Just for confirmation, can I ask you this?
Think if
Next video.
he books a consultation with Vishnu, it's like, Vishnu, I just made a reel. But can you just confirm if it is correct?
I believe for these people, and we need to make like free consultation. At least they get some knowledge. At least, to be honest, like other than providing.
Oh.
That's a technology era, right? Right now, each and everyone who is having a phone try to make a reel, put it there, but they don't understand one thing, that by their that kind of information, which may not be legit, some people fall on that, and then they make a decision which is not good for them. And this is one of that, and that's why we picked it. But hope the Can family know that do not do Vista again. First of all, you cannot do Vista visa application. Second, even if you want to do it around 1 week before the Vista record application, so that you can stay in Canada, but you cannot able to work after your work permit expiry.
Do you, do you guys know that now influencers who are like have like 100k, 200k, they have started their own agencies, immigration agencies, and they are
The thing
fully
is,
promoting it.
yeah, I've seen a lot of people
Okay,
giving
like
like negative.
CICC is looking into that. Right now, I have noticed like few of the ghost consultants, they are taking strict action against them, especially if someone is within Canada. The immigration, like CICC, who's a regulatory body, technically they have started to take an action against them. So slowly we can see some changes. Canada is changing. Like last 3-4 years, we can see in immigration a lot of changes came. At least now the scams, everything started to decrease. So it's positive. Hopefully it will be get more strict in coming days.
Except CRS points, everything we started to decrease.
Need to waiting for the CRs.
Yeah, even in Instagram, I've seen like so many videos with like false info just to get views, you know.
Next
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
Yeah. We can take one or two questions. Then we can move to the next.
Sure, we can go. We have a couple of people saying, "Hey guys, hi everyone." We have George, we have Kristen, we have Aisha's online academy, we have Ruvan, we have Hannah saying, "Hello Vishnu." Oh, we have a couple of people joining in. Thank you
Oh,
guys for joining in. Thank you so much for all of your. Thank you for just staying along. Okay, we have a Harsh Patel. All I can see comment is I'm a 22-year-old. So we have Harsh Patel who's asked, I'm 22 years, did my 12th and my 2-year diploma currently working in health. I think PEI stands for Prince Edward Island in health information management. What are my chances?
It depends upon now if you have an employer. So hi Harsh. So it again, you came after 12th. The most important thing you need to get is a good supportive employer. If you do have an employer, then you can look for PNP, AIP, and other pathway. But definitely, the employer-dependent pathways are more recommended to you because you came after 12th.
Awesome. We have Gagan. He's like, "Hi, will there be any impact on immigration with the current India-Pakistan situation?"
Hot topic.
We have a couple of areas.
Definitely, this we have to talk about it. But once
Gagan,
again,
you should definitely stay for the whole this thing. We have a couple of amazing new pathways that have opened up.
yeah. But as of today, Canadian immigration don't have any plans like that. People are creating a lot of rumors now, as it was created before about the TR to PR, the scam and everything, the caregiver. So again, this is one of the another rumors which is now very high peak at this point in Canadian immigration. Nothing as such.
Okay, and we have Hannah. One last question for now is I got my course completion letter and my official transcript last week, but my official transcript wasn't complete. Can I apply for PGWP with my unofficial? After this, can I apply for spousal work permit?
Now again, depend upon. I always recommend to submit an application when it is complete. That means you have official course completion letter and transcript. If you really wanted to put an application without that, you can, but you're taking a little bit of a risk. Once again, putting that application or not, that's totally up to you. But personally, my recommendation, put a proper application so that you don't have to concern. I have seen refusals coming because CIC officer not received the document which you raised by web form. So just be careful.
Erin is trying to analyze the every comment.
Okay.
processing, loading.
All right, next video.
Next video. Let's go to the next one.
I don't want too much attention and everything. Next video.
Please take my question. For sure.
इंडिया और पाकिस्तान का वॉर का फायदा किसी को हो या ना हो, लेकिन इसका फायदा जो कनाडा में जिसका स्टेटस एक्सपायर होने वाला है उनको जरूर होगा। ऐसे भी फेक असलम डालते हैं, तब तो रीजन हो गया इंडिया और पाकिस्तान की वॉर का। मंडी पड़ो, हो जाओ पीआर।
मंदी पड़ो हो जाओ।
Did he say like हो गया something?
Monkey.
Alan, what the?
Alan is clueless. That's
No, I'm clueless. He's like mandi karo.
I feel like all these people in Teslas, they
Oh, is it like politics?
people talking in Teslas, they all of a sudden they just take a camera and bring them.
Next time you take a
Chris,
video in Tesla. That's the
this non-Tesla individuals, we should take them out.
I swear.
what about people who don't have any car? Bus
See,
We
one.
can show hand
you're
points,
not
right?
even you're not even in the competition.
We poop.
So this time, like the war situation is going on once again. Something is happening, yes, but it has nothing to do with the Canadian immigration as of today. People are trying to create, like I said, it's again money business. If someone say that okay, you will not get a PR, but now you can do asylum because now the war is going on. War is not going on. It's not even there in the picture as of today when we are talking. So please, those individuals who are creating this kind of rumors, this kind of false information that because of the situation which is in India, Pakistan, you can claim refugee. Just be careful because now if you say that okay, you paid someone or your friend paid someone and he said that he will get the PR, you should ask them okay, what's the percentage there? What's a guarantee that they can able to get you the PR with the asylum? No one is going to give you that guarantee, but they are going to charge you 100%, 15 to 20, $25,000, and that money is gone. And if your asylum is refused, you are going back. So please, every CAN family member, stay away from this kind of rumors. Do not go with asylum until unless you are genuinely a victim of any kind of scenario. If not, Canada is getting very strict with all the application, especially in asylum in the last 4 5 months. We are seeing a hike in refusals. And literally deportation is the order. So stay away from this kind of pathways.
Question was like someone got the asylum and he's approved for the asylum. Can they call people on visitor visa, like their family or anything? Can they support
So
their family basically?
unfortunately, he cannot able to travel and neither he is eligible to do a PR sponsorship. There was a public policy which allowed the asylum seekers also to do the family sponsorship, but right now it's not there. So once again, it's very complicated path where you are excluding your entire family. You are saying that you cannot go back to your home country, and that's why you want a asylum in Canada. Not recommended to anyone. Look into genuine pathways to get a PR. That is better way.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Wait, now a question, Vishnu. Can you hear Chris? What Chris is saying?
No, Chris' voice is breaking in between.
Yeah, even I'm not able to hear his voice or his video.
Chris, bye.
This new people are
Chris' video is literally getting stuck in between.
new people are the problem here.
I think we'll just kick people. Okay, but in the meantime, before Chris joins in,
Yeah.
Vishnu, let's go to one more. Like, do a couple of questions. We have George was asked, "Hey, Can Fam, hope you guys are doing well. With regards to the recent health and education category draw, any speculations of trade draw cutoff and any number of invitations?"
We have did that speculations. We have predicted that the trade draws it should be coming around 470, 480. If it comes for 4,000 or 3,000 application at least. If it just come for 1,000 or 2,000, we are anticipating the score around above, I would say 490 or 500. Same thing what happened with education and the health, same thing. But hopefully the CIC will start doing more draws, more invitations by which the score will come down slowly.
Right. We have Kristen Keith Thomas who's asked for I applied for PGWP and implied status is about to expire. Can I legally continue working if it expires and the decision is still pending? Please advise, Kristen.
So what's the name?
Christian. Kristen.
Christian. Hi, Christian. I believe you are not following us on Instagram or Facebook or social media, we are recently posted a lot of videos about the same question and concerns. You should follow us first thing. But second thing
Yesterday, I
is,
guess. Yesterday, I guess.
yeah, yesterday only we have posted. So once again, if you submitted your work permit application, even the decision not came, still you're on an implied status. You can continue working full time. You don't need to worry about your SIN expiry. You don't need to worry about your temporary interim work permit is getting expiry. Nothing. If you don't even receive it, still you submit your application and start working full time.
Can you hear me now, guys?
Hmm.
I can hear you.
We
I can-
always hear you. I was able to hear you.
Yes.
Okay. Should
All
I
right, Vishnu. Alan had a doubt. Vishnu. He was like, it's hard for him to get a PR. He's a student.
What?
Remember when we were watching the beer polymer live? He was like, Vishnu, I was like, bro, I don't think, I should consider thinking about marrying a Canadian or a PR.
Oh, that's what I said.
He's
It's
already on
easy
the
to
plan.
no. That's what I said. It's easy to get a PR. It's hard to get a girlfriend for him.
Yeah, so I'm the black sheep now.
Mic drop. Mic drop.
Too many single people.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Alan, for saving me.
No, you're with me. Don't worry about it. So it's either me or you, so don't worry about it.
All right. Okay. Let's go next video.
Let's cool down the conversation. Let's go to another video.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
Yeah, now it's you. Mic drop.
Spotlight.
Okay, let's move to another video.
कनाडा में आज के दिन बहुत बड़ी गुड न्यूज मिली है। जिन लोगों को पीआर लगवानी है उनके लिए आया है न्यू स्टार्टअप वीजा प्रोग्राम, जिसके अंदर अगर आपके पास कोई स्टार्टअप का इनोवेटिव आइडिया है और आप किसी इन्वेस्टर के पास जा रहे हैं या इंक्यूबेटर के पास जाते हैं और उनको अपना आइडिया बताते हैं और अगर आपका आइडिया वायबल है, गुड है, तो वो लोग आपको फंडिंग भी देंगे, आपकी पूरी फैमिली को और आपको कनाडा की पीआर भी लगवा के देते हैं। ये प्रोग्राम उन इनोवेटिव लोगों के लिए है जिनके पास कनाडा में करने के लिए बहुत अमेजिंग स्टार्टअप आइडिया है, जिसकी वजह से मेरे जान पहचान के दोस्तों ने भी अपनी और अपनी पूरी फैमिली की पीआर लगवाई है।
First person to get PR in this is Epic. No,
No, it start with the information which is reliable.
Yeah.
But last में जाके ना बंदे ने छोड़ दिया. Just let it include. Like whenever someone says me that my friend, I heard, my friend's friend, but you just lose me there at that point.
I believe
Again,
Vishnu
it's
was
not
really
like that.
I think my friends are not innovative. I haven't heard anyone.
No, Alan, this is for you, bro.
Yeah.
Innovative ideas. Bring in your freelance video shoots and all. You'll get PR. That's what he's literally telling.
Yeah, and your family.
Yeah, yeah. But when you say it's different, so
Alan, cool.
No, but again, like this-
Background. Crazy.
Yeah, this is okay. So now the point is that the process is genuine. Okay, the startup visa, the process is very genuine. But the only thing is that
I mean,
the
like, I mean,
way
your
it is
background.
going in, that is like the way he narrated that, that's not right. If you have a really good understanding about like Uber, now you do some kind of another like a software development, you do some kind of a business ideas, you bring it. Yes, there is an incubator which helps you to get the PR, work permit, everything. But it's not that easy how he literally put that, okay, no, my friend got it. No, it's literally difficult pathway and it need a good investment and it need a good innovation and the business plan. But yes, it is possible.
It is. So it's a genuine pathway. Like it is possible to get a PR through that.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, it is possible. Yeah.
Guys, please tell me you can hear me.
So that is the way. That is the way how Alan is gonna
Wait,
get the
still you
PR,
can't hear me?
innovation. Abba, dabba, chabba.
No, honestly, sir, Vishnu is saying something serious with this because he's like, oh,
Can I
Can you
hear
hear me?
Can you guys hear me?
what are you doing? I
I
can
cannot
make
even hear him. Let's go. Let's go. Man, half an hour more.
We have a lot of questions that people ask.
Yeah, yeah. Let's move to the
Let's
next video.
Below is the postgraduate work permit refusal letter of an international student dated 1st May 2025. IRCC refused the postgraduate work permit application because it was submitted after the 90-day stipulated period. The student was just late by 2 days. Many international students are confused if they should submit the application within 90 days of completing the studies or 180 days of completion of the studies. This is because the IRCC website states that the postgraduate work permit can be submitted within 180 days. However, under Section 222(1)(a) of IRPR, Immigration Refugees Protection Regulation of Canada, a study permit becomes invalid after 90 days of the student completing the program of study. So if you are in Canada, you should submit your postgraduate work permit application within 90 days of completing your program of study. If you're applying from overseas, you can submit your postgraduate work permit application within 180 days of completing your program of study.
No, like I really like the information which he gives it really nice. But the only one thing which I like when my one of the clients sent it to me said that sir, you're like you have submitted my application after 90 days. Will I get my postgraduate work permit or not? I just asked him to look the screenshot of the refusal what is placed there. It has nothing to do with the things what he literally said. Yeah, that the IRP regulation, everything is good. But if someone do a postgrad open work permit extension, like a postgrad work permit application after 90 days, if the person do have a valid study permit, then you just need to apply for the normal application. But if the permit is done, so for example, anyone, if someone is applying for a study permit, you have seen that usually we will get around 90 days more than the course completion date. So the 90 days usually given by the CIC to have that, okay, you're supposed to apply while your study permit is valid so that you can go on implied status. But second thing, in case if that cross 90 days or your study permit is expired, the only thing you have to do is you need to include restoration of application. The positive side about that is still you will get the 1 year or 3 years of work permit. You will never get a refusal. But the negative side is unfortunately that student cannot able to work. But my major thing was the content which was posted and the refusal letter attached was not even making sense.
No, if you look into a genuine this thing, like if it was just me, I had to literally look into the part like what exactly is not like the correct thing. Like for a lot of us, I think I won't blame it, but a lot of us when we look into the information, when we hear someone telling us like an influencer or like an immigration firm telling us like okay, like this is what it is, we tend to believe it because we don't know what it actually means.
So that's why I said, like, whenever you see a video, again, if someone put a screenshot, try to stop it and just read the screenshot.
Half of the screenshot are just like they have written it. It's just for example, so you don't even know if it's right or wrong.
No, that's why I said, like, when I talked to you also, that's why I said that it's not about just making the reels. We used to post just like a fact of the day, but now with the feedback what we got from a Can family, now we started to include the screenshot, posting the links also with the reels because it's one of the most important thing. Because now the refusal letter, which is put it as a reference, is not. It's very clearly mentioning that the work permit was expired for that particular individual. The individual submitted the work permit only. If that particular individual might have submitted the restoration with a work permit, he must have got an approval. So again, information is correct, but the way it came out, it's not genuine. But yeah, like again, at least that information can reach to the students that okay, don't wait for 90 days or like 120 days. If you are applying for a work permit, apply as soon as possible once you get a course completion letter.
Okay, I think now that we spoke about PGWP, we have a question for Ramesh, who has like spammed us a lot of questions. He has, I applied for PGWP, but forgot to mention 6 months of experience, which was included in which was included by my consultant during my study permit application. Is it just it was just made to cover the gap? Will there be any issues?
So now there are two things. It is mentioned by my consultant. I don't really wanted to comment it online, but he's literally saying that it's a fake. Please, bhai, don't say this kind of thing. One,
Nice.
if it is a real job, definitely you can mention if you have a supporting documents, then what you can do is you can just fill the updated IMM 5710. But again, if it is something which is not genuine, it is something like, okay, you don't even want to look into, leave that. Do not take a risk by putting any information which was misrepresented by your agent or consultant in a study permit. Now don't repeat that, because when you repeat something, and if something like for study permit, no one looks into your previous employment or anything, but when it goes for PR, definitely they will look into it. So if it is genuine, you just need to update the 5710. You can make it and you can update through a web form. If it is not, just leave it.
Okay. We have a couple of Amatunga who's also said, "Hi everyone, thank you so much for all the great work that you're doing and for consistently sharing information with others. I truly appreciate it. I also have one question regarding the category trade. As you know, compared to before, 25 new jobs have been added to this list, which I believe will make things more competitive. Cook is an add-on point in the production." So
So now, what is the question?
basically, the question is, I don't know, cookies. I'm not sure. The question says cookies add point production.
Okay,
Like
so
question
I
mark.
believe, like again, just a usual scenario based kind of thing. New knockout was added, previous knockout was removed, which was already told. That is how the category based express entry is not gonna work. Now, anyhow, if the as soon as the cook is added, the draw cut off the draw skill would be very high. We have explained this in multiple videos in the previous lives also, that if you are looking for category based express entry draw through like a skill, your CRS point must be around 480, 490 and above. That is a safe range. If it come down, good. But if not, you are just waiting. Like same thing, like healthcare went to 510, man. That's ridiculous.
History being created right there.
Oh, but no, soon, like if the draw start, then it will come down.
Hmm. There
Oh,
is
good.
there is Ramesh in the chat. He is saying this guy with the black vest looks like Navdeep Saini.
Oh, that's
Oh,
for
yo,
Chris.
yo,
That's for
Hanvi
Chris.
Singh.
I don't know who is Navdeep
I
Saini,
think
but
that is for Chris. Now this thing is a cricketer, no, I believe. Not sure. Nice.
Which
Good one,
black?
Ramesh.
Like there
Good
are
one,
two black
Ramesh.
shirts.
Good one, good one.
Ah, Chris, yo, cricketer. Cricketer.
Look, all right, let's go, let's go, let's
Chris,
go.
Chris started to now Google who is now this.
How did you find
I know, Chris. Chris, I know.
we can hear your typings.
I can do mind reading for him. Let's go to the next video.
You're
Yeah.
looking down.
Vishnu becomes a mentalist whenever Chris is there, right there.
Like I have 2 kids at home, but I have 5 kids at my office. So I know what's going on.
Okay, let's move to the next video.
TR to PR ਵਾਲਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਮਿੱਤਰੋ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਆ ਸਕਰੀਨਸ਼ਾਟ ਦਿਖਾ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਹੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਕਿ TR to PR ਵਾਲਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲਾ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੰਡਰਸਟੈਂਡ ਕਰੀਏ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਆਲਰੇਡੀ ਟੈਂਪਰੇਰੀ ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਇੋਰਟੀ ਪਹਿਲ ਦੇ ਆਧਾਰ ਤੇ PR ਦੇਣੀ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਰੀਸੈਂਟਲੀ ਕੋਵਿਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਵਿਡ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਇਆ ਉਹ ਬੰਦੇ ਇਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਭਾਈ ਸਟੱਕ ਨੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਿ ਹਾਂ ਭਾਈ ਅੰਨੇਵਾਹ ਬੰਦੇ ਆ ਗਏ ਹੁਣ ਭਾਈ ਕਿਸੇ ਕੋਲ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਜੌਬ ਬਣੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲੀ ਸੋ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਾਅਦਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੈਟਰ ਫਿਊਚਰ ਦਾ ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਭਾਈ ਪੂਰਾ ਖਰਾ ਉਤਰ ਪਾਇਆ ਸੋ ਹੁਣ ਆ ਨਵੀਂ ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਨੂੰ ਰੋਕੂਗਾ ਨਵੇਂ ਬੰਦੇ ਘੱਟ ਆਉਣਗੇ ਪਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਆਲਰੇਡੀ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਹਿਲ ਦੇ ਆਧਾਰ ਤੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਇੋਰਟੀ ਦੇ ਆਧਾਰ ਤੇ PR ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਊਗੀ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਭਾਈ ਕਹਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਭਾਈ TR to PR ਆਊਗਾ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਊਗਾ ਪਰ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਮੂਹਰੇ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਹੈ ਕਿ TR to PR ਆ ਜੇ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਬੰਦਾ ਭਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਬੋਲ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਜਵਾਨ ਦੇ ਸਰਸਵਤੀ ਬੈਠੀ ਹੋਵੇ TR to PR ਆ ਜੇ ਪਰ ਜੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀ
It's like literally
ਸਾਰੀਆਂ
happening.
ਪ੍ਰੋਵਿੰਸਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ PNP ਦੇ ਕੋਟੇ ਵੱਧ ਜਾਣ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਭਾਈ ਕੱਟ ਆਫ
That's all. Just
ਪ੍ਰੋਵਾਦੀ
jump.
ਵੇਟ ਕਰਦੇ
You know
ਪੈਟਰੋਲ
what?
ਵਧੀਆ ਆਉਣ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਸਟੇਟ
So
economic and
No,
security.
this is very important, man. This is like this screenshot is very important to display. There in this this whole speech, it is never even mentioned about that TR to PR or PR for the like a temporary resident. Okay, I have literally like gone through the entire speech there. Okay, what basically the prime minister wanted to say is, okay, those individuals, like we are trying to cut down the immigration because there is a housing crisis is going on, health facilities are not proper, so we are trying to cut down the new immigrant flow to Canada, and we are trying to get the resources for the individuals who are already in Canada. It has nothing to do with the immigration. But Jesse, this news came out after this. I don't know when, why, and again, one particular community started to spread this rumor. Right now, that particular community, if you notice that, is spreading the rumors about the asylum also.
There are a lot of videos on this TR to PR
And again,
itself.
it's all come from like बोलते हैं, Indians ही Indians की मार रहे हैं. Like, who told ki TR to PR when you're putting that? Then again, okay, I really like his contents. He provides a lot of information, but at the same time, by taking contents from someone else saying that okay, TR to PR is about to come, hey, okay, which is the word where it said about TR to PR or the PR for those individuals who are already in Canada? He's talking about the resources, housing, health facilities, education, those kind of things. He's more focused about. He's very careful with when he, like the current PM, he's very focused about that. When he talk about immigration, he take back step. I have noticed in all the speech.
Last में
But
बोल दिया.
but again, बोलते हैं कि वो particular information, it just came out in a way where now people are thinking that now TR to PR. But again, like I told from last couple of years, TR to PR is the biggest mistake what Liberal has did in 2021, and that was a major reason that they were supposed to lose the election this year. But at the right time, now the trade war happened,
Jadoo.
the PM changed,
Trump support.
like everything, like the Liberal Party started to copy the conservative ideas. French, they are supporting employment. They stop the immigration, refugee. They started to give the like increase the child benefits, introduce the educator sector.
Remove carbon tax.
They removed, oh man, it was the biggest thing. Like that was the biggest step, that master step done by the Liberal government, and that's why they win the election. But again, they are not that like that fool to introduce something what they have done before.
They are not that liberal.
They did one time mistake, man. They are not never going to repeat it again, because they know once they do that, those individuals who don't even meet the standard of Canadian, like have an education skill, they also get the PR, and then Canadians started to complain to the government that okay, man, their people are not getting, okay, our people who are Canadians, who are PR, those students who come to Canada, they don't even get the job. So again, fake news. There is no TR to PR mentioned by any of the cabinet members as of today. Yes, prioritizing the sectors and the education sectors, health sector, there will be more draws. But as of today, no TR to PR.
If you see the structure of video, he started with saying TR to PR, and at the end he's like, I'm not saying it's TR to PR. So it's just clickbait, complete clickbait.
That's how it's
क्यों बेकार में rumors फैला रहे हो यार? Just a request to every like content creators there. If you don't know something, don't do that, because now your content are viewed by a lot of international students. They don't have that kind of that personality to do research on that, and they trust you. And if someone is trusting, like I have students who have contacted me, say that, sir, I'm working in McDonald's, I'm working in Walmart from last 2 years, because when the TR to PR came, associated was in there. So I'm still working as an associate in Walmart. So please, a request to every influencer, please do not spread the rumors. If you have no confirmed information, try to avoid that.
Sure. I know it's so convincing, especially these students who come, like the Alan and all. I told them like just to join the live now. They don't like do the research and all. They just like
the next time,
I was the
He
same
only
person.
look.
next time you ask, please join live.
Again, before you get a PR, most probably he will get a girlfriend who's a Canadian.
Oh,
So
I
please.
thought you were gonna say he's gonna get a PR. Like what?
No, man, you will get a PR after having a girlfriend. So that's his skills are different. Okay, he's a cameraman.
Then
The
you will
camera
not
power.
see car videos in his channel. You will see his girlfriend videos and posters. So IRCC will confirm through that.
So NC is gonna do all
Proof.
that. He's also a videographer and a video editor. So
He
he's
is
someone who's
booked,
like
man.
really close.
No,
He's
no,
like
he's
really
booked.
close.
He's
Yeah.
booked.
You know what? He's saying like what he's gonna do later.
Yeah.
ਬੜੀ ਹੀ ਸ਼ੌਕਿੰਗ ਨਿਊਜ਼ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗਿਆ। ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਹਾਈ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਬੱਚੇ ਤੇ 5 ਸਾਲ ਦਾ ਬੈਨ ਲਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਕਹਿਤਾ। ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਰੀਜ਼ਨ ਕੀ ਆ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਸਕਰੀਨ ਤੇ ਸਕਰੀਨਸ਼ਾਟ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਦੇਖੋ। ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਰਡ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਮਬੈਸੀ ਪੇਮੈਂਟ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਨਾ, ਉਹ ਕਾਰਡ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੋਰ ਐਮਬੈਸੀ ਪੇਮੈਂਟ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਹੋਇਆ। ਤਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਆ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਏਜੰਟ ਤੋਂ ਫਾਈਲ ਲਵਾਈ ਆ, ਪਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫਾਈਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਦੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤੀ। ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਿਸ ਰਿਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ। ਉਹ ਇਹ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਏਜੰਟ ਤੋਂ ਫਾਈਲ ਲਵਾਈ ਸੀ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫਾਈਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫਾਈਲ ਖੁਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਾ ਰਹੇ, ਉਹ ਕੋਈ ਏਜੰਟ ਲਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਤੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਰਿਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟੇਟਿਵ ਫਾਰਮ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸੀ। ਪਰ ਹੁਣ ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਸ਼ੌਕਿੰਗ ਗੱਲ ਆ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕੁ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਡੀਪ ਇਨ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਕ੍ਰੈਡਿਟ ਕਾਰਡ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਫਾਈਲ 'ਚ ਯੂਜ਼ ਹੋਇਆ। ਤਾਂ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਐਮਬੈਸੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣੀ ਫਾਈਲ ਲਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ, ਤਾਂ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਰੱਖੋ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਮਬੈਸੀ ਪੇਮੈਂਟ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ, ਜਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਕਾਰਡ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰੋ ਜਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਦਾ ਕਾਰਡ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰੋ। ਏਜੰਟਸ ਦਾ ਜਾਂ ਕੰਸਲਟੈਂਟਸ ਦਾ ਕਾਰਡ ਨਾ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰੋ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਪਰੇਸ਼ਾਨੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਅੱਗੇ ਚੱਲ ਕੇ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ ਆ।
I see a lot of reels regarding this topic, to be honest.
Now let me explain on this thing, okay? The person who is talking about it, he's a ghost consultant. He don't even have a license. He is not authorized to do a Canadian immigration related applications, okay? The CIC, like I just told in the starting of the read, the CIC and the CICC, the governing body of the Immigration Council, they're trying to crack down that people who is doing ghost consulting, that okay, they do the application like they're doing through GCK. So if I'm doing an application, I will never use the GCK. I do it through my portal. So CIC already know that if I'm doing an application and if I do, like yesterday we did around 8 applications, I use my card on it. Because again, already CIC know that it's coming through my portal. They are signing my use of representation. It's on me. I use my card. But now, when you go through any agency in India, when you go through a ghost consultants, even there are like lawyers are there who use GCK. So GCK technically means that okay, they are not doing the submission. They are allowing some like office team member or someone who is knowing about that how to put an application. You create the GCK and they just tell them to do the submission. So there is no liability on the professional individual, and that is a scam. As per the regulation, if you go through any regulated immigration professional, it can be a consultant, it can be a lawyer, they're supposed to do the submission through their portal itself. The person who is making this kind of reel is technically right because now he or she might have, the student might have done the application through an agent in India. Now, it is basically a negative impact happened on him because he took a service from a ghost consultant or non-licensed individual. So again, this has happened because of the person who is telling this story right now, because of that individuals who are giving unauthorized service without having a license. Because I can do any number of submission because CIC know that this is coming from Vishnu Puthillath who have a license number. So they will not have a question on me or my clients. But if you do through a agency, definitely that would be.
Most of the agencies in my home city, they do it through a GCK. I know that because it's done from me as well. I know that.
Yeah, and again, that is gonna be like this is gonna be a big issue where slowly the agency started to drop down. Alternative is that's why he's saying that in the video, use your card or your family card because now agency will be a little bit backward. Like, okay, we need to make money, so we'll put application, but we will use your card. But if you go through an immigration consultant or lawyers, no one has to be concerned about that. Follow the legal pathways. That's a simple thing about this.
Yeah, a lot of people, I think they call when during like when they want to do the application, they'll be like calling us to give them the GCK, and we'll be like, we don't have a GCK.
That's something like I always tell that in my email also that we don't use GCK at all. You go through any immigration consultant lawyers, they suppose not to use the GC key because CIC know that when I submit an application, it's through me. So it's a liability on me, but people don't take liability on them. So they said create a GCP.
I got to know about this that there's two kind of applications because my roommate has done through some lawyer. They use their portal. Then I got to know that there's it's like that. I was telling him, what are you saying? It's not like that. You have a GCP. But then I got to know all this. You don't get any information in when you are back home. Literally nothing.
Yeah, because again, when I do a submission, I literally send the update like monthly or bi-monthly updates to the client based upon from my portal. But they don't use GCP. So that's how the CIC knows that okay, this is through a legal representative. It's not from a goose consultant. And again, this particular refusal is a sign that if you take service from any Indian agent or any ghost consultant, CIC will track down that.
Is it because they didn't receive the payment?
No, they receive the payment, but again, on the like again, because we get use of representation signed.
Chris is also gone like ghost consultant.
So
it's like coming up, going away.
Yeah, so Chris, do you remember like we do like this one use of representation? So CIC knows that it is through a representation. But you remember if any of your friend did a study permit from back home, they don't sign the use of representation. The agencies literally just do the application like they are doing, like the agency do the application like the student is doing the application.
No, even right now, like there's a whole like discussion about the use of representation, the form being changed, and
recently this month only it is changed now.
Yeah. So there's a whole conversation about how it can how they're trying to filter out and make the situation the best out of what it is and things like that.
No, it is going like literally the CIC and the CICC literally taking a lot of things which are very serious, and slowly they are ruling out especially the agents in Canada. They are trying to rule out them and taking a strict action. But again, we will slowly see that in the news in upcoming days, how they are trying to targeting to decrease this whole ghost consultant issue.
All right, Vishnu, we do have a couple of questions. We can just go through that. But in the meantime, as Asad can just load up the next video. We have PM JM says, "Hi, bro. I'm applied for an LMI-based work permit in August, and I got a decision from CIC 1st of May 2025. My application was withdrawn, saying that the consultant dropped under wrong category, which is OPR. What can I do right now?"
Wrong category? I didn't get the question. What's the question?
So he applied for the LMI-based work permit in August, and my decision he got from CIC on 1st of May 2025. His application was withdrawn, saying that the consultant dropped his application under the wrong category, which was for PR.
Again, I need to see the document when it's all about his documentation, what he did, how he did. But unfortunately, very sorry for him that he has got his application back. If it is possible, do a resubmission as soon as possible. But that's why we recommend that always go through a licensed immigration firm or a consultant or lawyer, because now when you go through them, they know what they are doing actually. How can a person can put an application in totally different sector, like a category? So that shows that the fees might be very cheap for him, but again, he might be new to the profession.
The credibility part of it.
The credibility part. Always look into that. Okay, whether the person have a Google presence, reviews. Whenever you approach any immigration firm, look into all those things. Okay, how many years they are in business? Okay, how many people know them? What are their social media presence? How they are getting into it? Do they have a license? What kind of you can literally go to CICC website and you can look into whether any immigration consultant or lawyers do have any kind of a criminal background or any kind of offense going on them. Again, do your research before you pay someone rather than taking this kind of a risk.
Right. Do we have any portal where we see people like consultants who are ghost listed?
Yes. So CICC website is there. Find my consultant. If you can Google that, CICC find my consultant, you can able to go there. If you put a first name, last name, or the city, phone number, it will just pop up the information about the particular consultant, where you can able to look into that whether the person is in license holder, how many years the person is in license holder, whether any kind of case is going on, everything you can able to see there.
Because even if
It's
you choose
public
wrong
forum.
consultant, we are the one who get blamed. Like
Yeah.
CIC will hold you accountable, right?
Oh yeah. So again, like I legally the consultant is responsible if it is licensed profession. The particular applicant can do lawsuit against that particular consultant because he hold a license. But take this in writing, 99% these kind of cases come from a non-licensed or a ghost consultants. Because those individuals who hold a license, they have little bit of a fear that, okay, what if my license is lost? But the ghost consultant, they don't need to take care of anything. If something refuse. What I can do?
No, but he has a follow up. He said, I almost waited for 1 year, and now it was withdrawn, and I really don't know what to do. I'm so depressed about the negligence of my consultant, but I already got PGWP, and I don't get it again.
There is one more question for
He
me.
also said, Vishnu, bro, now I'm on visitor record, that too for 1 month validity only. If I go for study permit, I need to find an employer again since I don't have another option. So
No, but
please,
again, one
is what he's asking.
yeah, but the point is that he can always get the postgrad work permit. So if he can go back to study because he did not get a postgrad work permit approved, he can definitely get another postgrad work permit approved easily. But once again, I need to see his documents to comment. Definitely, there is a solutions. There is nothing like there is no case where there's no solutions for it. There is, but it depends upon now on you that how the previous application was done and what are the new options. So
Oh,
hopefully you go through any immigration form. If you trust us, then you can contact us. But yes, documentation review is important to rule out your options. Then further you can decide. But yes, if you have never received a postgrad work permit, go with 1 year studies. You will get 1 year of work permit, and you can plan for the PR also in the meantime.
yeah, I know. I think documentation is basically depends on your documents which you have kept for your last application, the complexity part of it.
People were misusing Canada immigration system. Male applicants under express entry profile, they were not adding their spouse as a co-applicant to increase their CRS score and to receive their ITA. Canada Immigration traced it out. So the new change is you won't be able to submit your PR application if you're a spouse of a main applicant for next 2 years of time if you are not added in express entry profile or PR application at the time of main application submission. So this is a recent change. If you will play with the system, definitely changes will come.
इसका नाम क्या है? इसका नाम CIC है क्या? मेरे को ये जानना है.
I saw it and he's so confidently saying it. I was confused when I saw this video.
He said it like Azad sent it to me, and the first thing I noticed is I just looked into the comment section. Okay, there were 69 comments. Okay, as per the number written there, but when we opened that, there was only 2 comments visible. You know what that means?
He hid most of the comments.
Yeah. Because again, everyone might be smashing him with the comments are very good words.
Those
So
2
that's why
comments
he
were
hid.
like saying that who made you consultant. I was like,
Could be like this particular one. Again, yes, there is something going on in the background. Okay, no, we unaccompanied spouse need to control because people are doing this and that. Yeah, makes sense. But till today, there is no regulation passed that no, if you dig out a PR, you cannot do a unaccompanied spouse. Because now I am concerned about one thing because my CAN family started to have a concerns and they share me this kind of information, sir. I'm putting unaccompanied spouse, but my wife may need a PR like down the road. What if she cannot? Man, as per the okay, so for example, like in India, there is a Indian Penal Code. Okay, there's a Marriage Act. Same thing in Canada, there is a Charter of Rights. As per the Charter of Rights, if your spouse, your kid, your parents are there, if immigration, even the immigration policy change, still under the humanitarian ground, you should and you are allowed to bring your family together under the Charter of Rights. So like it's like the top constitution is saying us that okay, no man, you are allowed to bring your parents like your family together, but people just create a news. Yes, CIC may bring something like that, but as of today, बेकार में यार कुछ भी डालते हैं लोग.
Yeah, I mean, like if there are people like who have a family and all, they listen to these videos, and if they have zero idea about it, they would literally freak out. Like they would just get tensed all of a sudden. They're like, "What is
The worst
that?"
part is when my clients ask me that because we only just created unaccompanied spouse right now and I'm seeing the video, what should I do?
Then it comes to me. I just ask one question. From where you have heard this? They share the link. I said that, okay, who is this person? Sir, don't know. Sir, don't know. I said, okay, if he's IRCC or CIC, yes, you can trust. Other than that, even if I say something, I'll be very honest to you, say that, go call the CIC, check with the CIC, and then only trust that information.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right. The last video, and then we'll wrap it up with the questions, and then. My man is back.
Sorry?
My man is back.
Oh, that's the different man, not the same.
This is a different man. This is not maximum.
No, not this time. Sorry, sorry.
ਕਾਲਜ ਚੇਂਜ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਪਰਮਿਟ ਦੀ ਛੋਟੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਐਪਲੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ 5 ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਬੈਨ ਦੀ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਬਣ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ ਚਾਹੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਐਪਲੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਜੈਨੂਇਨ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟਸ ਲਾਏ ਹੋਣ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਜੈਨੂਇਨ ਐਕਸਪਲੇਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਪਾਈ ਹੋਵੇ ਪਰ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਬੈਨ ਮਿਲ ਸਕਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਸਕਰੀਨਸ਼ਾਟ ਦੇਖੋ ਪ੍ਰੋਸੀਜਰ ਫੇਅਰਨੈਸ ਲੈਟਰ ਦਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿ ਆਰਸੀਸੀ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਮੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਕੀਤੀ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਐਪਲੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਸਬਮਿਟ ਹੋਣ ਲੱਗੇ ਇੱਕ ਕ੍ਰੈਡਿਟ ਕਾਰਡ ਯੂਜ਼ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹ ਕ੍ਰੈਡਿਟ ਕਾਰਡ ਮਲਟੀਪਲ ਐਪਲੀਕੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਯੂਜ਼ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕਾ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਿਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟੇਟਿਵ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਪਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਬਾਰੇ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਯੂ ਮੇ ਬੀ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਫਾਊਂਡ ਇਨਐਡਮਿਸਿਬਲ ਅੰਡਰ ਮਿਸਰੈਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਇਨ ਐਪਲੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਸੋ ਪੈਸੇ ਬਚਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਚੱਕਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੋਸਟ ਕੰਸਲਟੈਂਟ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰ ਲੈਣੇ ਹੋ ਇਹ ਸੋਚ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਈਆਰਸੀਸੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਦਾ ਪਰ ਰਿਜ਼ਲਟ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਹੈ ਰੀਸੈਂਟ ਆਈਆਰਸੀਸੀ ਦੇ ਰੂਲਸ ਦੇ ਚੇਂਜਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਲਜ ਚੇਂਜ ਹੈ ਕੱਲਾ ਕਾਲਜ ਚੇਂਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਕਾਲਜ ਚੇਂਜ ਆਲਸੋ ਰਿਕੁਆਇਰਸ ਯੂ ਟੂ ਸਬਮਿਟ ਅ ਬ੍ਰਾਂਡ ਨਿਊ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਪਰਮਿਟ ਐਪਲੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਾਲਜ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਆਥੋਰਾਈਜ਼ਡ ਰੈਗੂਲੇਟਡ ਕੰਸਲਟੈਂਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਪਰਮਿਟ ਐਪਲੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਸਬਮਿਟ ਨਾ ਕਰੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਕਾਲਜ ਚੇਂਜ ਹੀ ਕਰੇ ਪਰ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਪਰਮਿਟ ਐਪਲੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕੋਈ ਰੈਗੂਲੇਟਡ ਕੰਸਲਟੈਂਟ ਹੀ ਲਗਾਵੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਕੰਸਲਟੈਂਟ ਤੋਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਪਰਮਿਟ ਦੀ ਐਪਲੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਵੀ ਲਗਵਾ ਲੈਣੇ ਹੋ ਕਾਲਜ ਚੇਂਜ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਪੀਐਫਐਲ ਆ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ
Like again, the same thing what we have discussed. I included this video particularly in this session is that is something right. It's not about that all the reels what we include is negative. Some reels are positive too. So one thing I noticed is like again he put that properly the PFL letter he put like you see the difference between the first video where the ghost consultant itself saying that what are the loopholes in that, but he's a licensed professional. So he's the private professional who explained that okay. In Punjabi, very clearly to the community, he wanted to help them, and he very clearly mentioned that okay, you can take an assistant for college change through an agent, but please don't do the submission through them. Either you do by yourself, or if you need assistance, go through a licensed professional. So that's why I added this, just to make that awareness that not all the videos are negative. Some videos are positive too.
Okay.
The right educate, right knowledge.
Yes. And again, like there are few people there, they are really stick with that ethics, and that's something we also need to appreciate.
Okay. You wanna go to the questions?
But there is no fun in right information.
What happened?
There is no fun in right information.
That's the reason. That's why I input this personally. Like I just wanted this to be there so that we can make that note. That it's not about that all the videos are all the reels are negative.
Yeah.
If you follow the right immigration, if you follow the right license provision, when they say something, there is always a positive thing also in that.
Yeah. For Asad bro, it's all about drama.
He need comedy and everything, man.
He's
I love Canada.
Yeah, so guys, our blog is coming, so we are having a long session of a blogs coming very soon. It would be very interesting. It covers our Ottawa seminar, so the whole 3 days we had a blast. The blog is coming on our YouTube. It's a long blog, 1 hour. Very interesting topics are covered, plus it's unfiltered, I would say. So it's our team who came with us. You can see that how real the people are. And some
you can see another side of Vishnu.
The pool.
अब हम हैं, बाकी पानी कम है.
Challenging apple. Is it waterproof?
It's waterproof. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Vishnu will go to the questions, and I think we will wrap it up. I think Chris has a lot of submissions for today.
And then I have to start my appointments.
You have an
Please.
appointment as well. Okay, we'll go just one by one. We'll go. Okay. We have Aisha's online. She said, "My work permit is expiring this month. I was planning to apply for work permit extension with my spouse as well, but now I'm confused what to do. My CRS score is around 501 without adding my husband in express entry. I have experience in bookkeeping for almost 1 year in a restaurant. I've changed half of that to cook because work permit is about to expire and I need a PR."
Again, unfortunately, what's the name?
I don't know. It says Aisha. Aisha is on online.
Aisha. So, hi, Aisha. Again, you know the reality what's going on. There's no draw was going on, but at least after the election now, two draw happened for the category-based expression draw. Finger crossed. We are looking forward for more CEC draw. If proper CEC draw started with every 2 weeks of break, definitely the score will drop. But as of now, 500 is a good score. I understand the stress you are going through, but trust me, there is no solution other than having an employer who can support you for the LMI. But please only go through that options if you have a genuine employment. If not, it is way more better to go back home and wait for your PR until the score will come down rather than staying in Canada, where even 1 month, if you're not working, you're literally gonna put all the money out of savings, which again, I really don't want for any family that to suffer that much, having unemployment and living that expensive life in Canada. So please, to every Can family member, I personally tell them if your work permit is done, you cannot able to work, go back home, wait there until the score comes down. But other than that, you can learn French also there. You can improve your IELTS, do lot of things while you're in back home. At least you don't have to pay rent and you have having a control expenses.
And you get to be with your family. You can eat.
Yes, most important, family. I'm going to India.
Okay. All right. We have pre-rolls. It says I'm in Nova Scotia doing a tier 4 job. Coming in September, I will complete 6 months of experience trying to get under AIP. I only have 9 months left in my work permit. Can I apply for AIP or should I apply for open work permit under AIP while my AIP is processing?
So now the point is you need a pre-roll, you need 1 year of experience to get qualified into the AIP. That's first thing. If you have not studied in the Nova Scotia. If you studied there, yes, in 6 months you can get qualified under the international student job offers, international student stream. But still, look into which pathway you're going through. Once you have endorsed, when you submitted your endorsed application, once it get approved, then only the option for the closed work permit come. There is no option for the closed work permit in AIP. Once again, depending upon your file, there might be other option, but as of now, the information what you have provided, that is the only option you have.
Okay, we have Athara Sunny who said, do you think health draw might go under 500? Most probably next one will be after 4 months, right? I had great expectations for liberal party, but it all went in vain.
No, Adra, let me just make it one thing very clear. Liberal is just now, we are not even anticipating that they should come. They are coming back, but they came back. So it is good thing because now if conservative was there, we would have seen a major change in immigration. Because it's liberal, we are not anticipating because already they have made it a huge changes and they are sticking with that. But right now, once the election is done, now we see two draws for the category base. Hopefully the draws will be coming. But yes, healthcare, even less than 500, definitely the draw will come. This time, the score went beyond 500 just because of two reasons. One, the cutoff was 510, and the invitation was around like 1,000 invitations, right? Yeah, 1,000 invitation. So if it was 2,000 invitation also, you might have seen the draw coming around 500 something. But again, be positive. Don't stress out. Just wait. The score will come down. Hold tight. I'm looking for a message from you saying that you got your invitation. We would be happy for you.
That you will also support liberal.
I mean, I
Bro,
support
politicians are not friends. You're
like
friends,
again.
basically.
No, like again, I don't support Liberal Party. I support like my local MP. She is wonderful. So Bardish Shagar, I support her. I don't support parties. I am not with that. But no,
Party
she
or
do really
party?
good work. So I don't. What am
No.
I? Yeah.
Not that party. Not that party. Not this.
Alan, Alan, no, Alan.
God,
Today's Friday, right? Friday
God,
night, right?
God.
Yeah, yeah. And you're saying you're single, right? And party,
Yep.
right? Abid, background check on him, please.
But if conservatives are one, it's Tata bye-bye for a lot of people.
Yeah. No, they are very strict with. Like again, it's like BJP back home. They are very strict with
Their
only
process.
Canadians only. Yeah, they are always against the express entry kind of thing. Liberal brought it, so it's good. But right now, it's again, no one can do anything. Like even if I am saying anything, it's not gonna happen. You have to wait for the draw to come. Just a simple request to Aditya, just wait. I understand stressful moment, but please don't panic because by getting panic or getting stressed, you're just killing your brain cells. But other than that, nothing is gonna happen. So just wait.
Do meditation, do yoga.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
उठा ले भगवान उठा ले आज क्या आज उठा ले
Baba Krishdev.
Okay, we have Ramesh visit to a follow-up. Can't IRCC raise me a question that why foreign work, which was mentioned in study permit application, is not mentioned in my work permit, and as I don't have experience for my PR.
I don't want that experience for my PR. So Ramesh, CIC don't ask for that. It's a postgrad work permit application. You don't even need to be concerned. You're good. Don't mention it. That's good.
All right, we have Christian who's asking. I have 1 year, 2024 part in. I have 1 year part-time experience as a cook while as a student, while I was on a student visa. Can this be considered equivalent to 6 months of full-time work for eligibility under the trade law? Please advise.
No, no, sorry. So Christine. Hi, Christine. Unfortunately, no experience under the study permit, especially if it is part-time, is not going to consider. There was a policy which said that if you work during a study permit, full-time, permanent, continuously 1,560 hours, that experience will be counted towards FSW. But still, the express entry is not updated with that as of today. But definitely the part-time, ignore, no experience. The day you submitted your work permit application, from that time onwards, only your experiences start counted.
All right, we have PK who's asked, I definitely book an appointment next week. I already finished 1 year of my program in 2022 and got PGWP2. I don't get it again, bro. Just to know, Vishnu, bro, do you speak Telugu?
That's I understand, but again, I only speak Malayalam, Tamil, Marathi, Punjabi, Gujarati. I understand Gujarati,
Hindi.
English, and Hindi. I am good with that language, man. Again, Telugu, definitely, I would be happy. I wanted to include one of a Telugu member in my team also. I'm looking for that. I really wanted to make my CAN team like having all the cultural background, all the languages. So I do have that wide variety right now, but still looking forward for Telugu person so that I can improve that. I can learn that language. I like to learn Indian language. I don't want to learn French. Namma Nadu.
No.
Bengaluru. So that is
I know that's the only dialogue.
That is offensive. Okay,
that is Bangladesh dialogue, I know. Bengaluru. Okay, let's go. Thank you so much, bro. He said thank you, Vishnu. Okay.
Thank you, man. Okay, so
we have Gagan who said I'm working professional with 2 years of work experience here and my score is 495, but my work permit is about to expire in September. Do you think there is any chance?
So Gagan, as per your profile goes, I definitely, I'm sure that you do have a foreign work experience and your score, the IELTS score or the English proficiency score is not CLB 9. Try to get CLB 9. If you have at least 1 year of experience from back home and 2 years of experience here, if you get CLB 9, you will touch around 520 points. That is how you can secure your PR. Being on 495 is not that good score. It's stressful for you. So again, if you want to do something, improve your IELTS.
Ramesh, I'm so sorry I missed your question, but I'll go and ask Vishnu that. My job title is housekeeping associate in a condo. But my duties are building maintenance task of NOC 73201. Can I apply under this category in OINP targeted draw? Or should I?
Now the point is there is no OINP targeted draw. There is a category-based express entry draw and OINP. Both are two different categories. If you're looking for OINP, then your employer has to support you. And if you're looking for category-based express entry draw, then again, your employer has to give you a letter in writing where the duties has to match with the particular knock code of 73201. Once again, depending upon the documents and employer support, definitely it is possible to get the PR.
All right. I hope that answered your question, Ramesh.
Ramesh, put a thumbs up, man, if you got an answer. If you have more questions, again, once we close this video, you can put it down. Definitely my team and I will be there to answer that in a comment section.
Sure. And Lakshya says, any idea of the food trade cutoff?
Trade cutoff. Alan is gonna giving a guess now. Alan.
480.
480. Okay, let's do one thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone, a CAN family member and CAN team, everyone can put your estimation about the next draw. So two things I want. One, which draw would be next? CEC, trade, healthcare, education, agriculture. You can put any kind of comment in the group, in the YouTube channel, and then you can able to just put it. What is your estimation? Okay. Any one of that is right. My team will reach you and we will schedule a free appointment.
Okay, bye.
Get it. Can I get a free appointment? Can I get...
Okay. Now the point is, Chris said that trade draw 485. Abhin said that CEC draw 521. Abhin, last one was also 521, man. You just missed it.
I just want another CEC draw. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro,
Okay, guys. Again, this is for the. But again, this is the open chat for everyone before we close this video, like live channel. So if you comment what would be the next draw and what would be the estimation, if you come closer to that, one person will be getting free appointment. So please don't miss this chance. If you are watching this video from so long, just try your luck. Put that. If you get a free appointment, why not?
Guys, do it after we upload it in the comments, not right now in the chat, because chat will be gone after live is uploaded.
Oh, chat will be gone. Okay, done. Okay, so sorry guys. The technical team said that the chat will be gone. Wait for until this video get loaded. Put that what would be the category and what would be the estimated score, what you say. It would be there so that once the draw will come next time, we will reach out to you and then you can get one free appointment for sure from our side. So one lucky guy will definitely get a free appointment. And Eben, you are responsible for this.
I think I saw that coming. I was like, oh no, and I'm going to be... I see this responsibility just coming by me. Alright guys, you don't have to comment, okay, please. So you can reduce my work. It makes... I do have a lot I could have a lot on my plate, so if you guys don't comment also, it's good for me.
Okay, CAN family, don't listen to him, okay? So once this video is live is stopped, you can comment there and we will reach out to you and give you one free appointment.
Bhai, cheating.
Okay.
दो लिख रहे हैं, दो नहीं चलेगा.
Again, if someone comment 2 times, unfortunately you are disqualified. Only one. If you comment one category and the number, that would be taken. 2 times, you're disqualified.
He has written 3.
By cheating me, please. Let's make it more fun, okay? Okay, guys, anything else?
Yes, Sanjay Sani.
Sanjay
Hi,
Sani.
sir, I'm Sarnia. I just finished my 2-year program for safety. I took a 6-month PSW course. Got a full-time job as a PSW. Is it okay if I change my background?
Sanjay Sani, definitely you can. For the PSW, you don't even need to have a license or a certification. As per the CIC, your employer may be asking you to get a certification which is required. Get a PSW, that's a really good one. Get a 1 year of experience or 6 months of experience as per your profile. But still, you need to get 8777 because now everything depends upon the CRS point. improve your score as much as possible so that in next 1 year you can get the PR.
Guys, I need Vishnu, guys. Let's close this down.
Okay, guys, let's do it. My appointment is already late. Okay, guys. So once again, thank you for everyone to join, and we'll be in touch. Those people who are watching us new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe our channel. We will be coming every week, and if you have any doubts, you can definitely join and you can ask your questions here.
Ramesh is like,
If you
जब से IRCC ने cook include किया है skill trade में, cook लोग ज़्यादा पका रहे हैं.
Ramesh, good sense of humor, man.
Suresh.
IRCC भी पका ही रहा है.
No, man, I really wish that like everyone should get the PR, but I can always have a plan A, B, C. If one doesn't work, at least other plan will definitely work then for you. Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Take care and have a good night.
All right, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
And tomorrow we will be in Niagara Falls. The whole camp team is Niagara Falls, and that means we are gonna post our vlogs now, which will be coming to our YouTube channel. Will be fun, and that will be raw. That how Can family usually.
Content.
Bhai.
I love Canada.
Azad would be the one who's going to get one offensive by the first video.
No, I am okay to be the silly guy.
No, man. You just need, like I said, nothing to hide, right? We all are human beings. All are just, like again I said, we help others, be happy, spread happiness, spread positivity. Negative thing, ignore.
Even if
That's
the
all.
whole Casey looks at the video, they have proof. That's it.
You have not seen my YouTube channel, so this is nothing in front of that.
Tomorrow
We can add videos from that too.
No, I'm not telling you the name anyway. So,
Can you give me a phone? Can you give me a phone for a while?
no, it was like when I was in college, so no one knows about it really. So,
Okay. Alan, you should not check his phone, man. He's an adult. You are a teenager. You are single. It's okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys. Okay, let's
with
go.
the black sheep.
bye.
Take care.
Krish has
Bye.
to go. Bye.
Okay, bye bye.